But in 1990, I decided to return, and the culture helped restore my soul. Hip-hop saved my life. So just know, when I say I'm doing it for the culture, it's not business, it's personal.
Say this, baby.
Remember meeting kids there on 125th Street, our Harlem Music Hut. Those mixtape day days when we were out here working, distributing tapes. He was doing the same thing. I bumped into him, I met him. And shortly after that, when we have so much in common, is we started Hot 97 together about the same time. We started doing this show called Take It to the Streets at midnight every Saturday. They used to put me on one week, him on another week, another DJ another week. And that's how we started Hot 97 together. Then shortly after that, he got his own show. I got my own show. But the interesting thing with K, he would keep his business in the Hot 97 family. He would call me up and say, Camilo, can you do my Straight Stuff Magazine party at this gentleman's club, at that gentleman's club? And we had some great times those nights, man. He would bring artists out. He would put on the dances for the strip club culture. He would put them on. He would put them on their magazine. Not to mention his mixtape game. Oh my God, what he brought to the culture with that. All the drama kid. You know, all the battles, all the beefs between artists. A great soul, man.
Just want to give a big rest in peace to my guy K-Slay, you know what I'm saying? As a DJ community, definitely hurt, devastated, man. I never expected anything like this, man. No one was expecting anything like this, man. So just want to give blessings and give condolences to his family, friends, you know what I'm saying, all his fans. And man, K-Slay, man, we love you. We're going to miss you, brother.
An entrepreneur, a true king, a drama king. Yo, K-Slay, we're gonna miss you, brother. You're one of one, like they say. You're in that category, and you'll remain there. There'll never be another you. DJ, graph writer, street sweeper, always looking out for the people on lockdown, and definitely keep the straight stuff going. Love always, salute, make it to heaven. I know the gates are gonna open up for you. You've been already accepted before you even got there. Love you. Peace.
I used to always notice that they wasn't really using Slay on the holiday weekends. So I called Slay up and I said, hey man, you know, would you like to be a part of these mixed weekends on Hot 97? Because I always noticed that you're never a part of it. And Slay said to me, like, yo, C, thank you so much for calling me. Because you're right, nobody never asked me to be a part of the mixed weekend, the holiday weekend. So yes, I would love to be a part of it. When I did that for Slay, like when we had that kind of communication at Hot 97, where I was putting him on for the mixed weekends, he was very grateful for that. You know, and most importantly, he was grateful because he used to always tell me, like, you know, cats kind of only look at me as a street DJ or a DJ that just only represent for the hood. And I can do it all, see. I can play the regular hit records that we played on Hot 97.
Me and K-Slay, we had like a crazy history. We both came in the industry around the same time, and we were battling. We were going back and forth, and we had beef, we had problems. But the dope thing about it is, we sat down one time and we started laughing about all the problems and the back and forth. And I remember going to this place in Harlem. We had a place in Harlem. He would throw the key down, and he would come up, and he was just so inviting. And me and Cole, which was my rapper, and him and Pat Cruz, they did music with each other. And he always had my back after that. If I ever did an album or released anything, he was there to support it. And I was there for him. Even though we were on two different stations, when Slay had an album or Slay had a record, I supported it and I played it. And he was one of those dudes that didn't care about the station politics. He didn't care about the back and forth. He just supported the culture. He loved the culture.
You know what I always say that I appreciate about you and that I admire about you is how many times that you've kind of reinvented yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you did it for you and not really for other people, you know? Mm-hmm. Anytime I'm going, I'm like, K-Slay went from here to here to here to here, and now he's doing, but you're doing what it is that you want to do, you know? So I admire that.
I'm amazing. I love it.
K-Slay, that was my friend. That was my friend, 100%. It's like, of course, it started with him calling us to get on his mixtapes, and you know, and then the freestyles and all that. But after that, those phone calls turned into, yo, Sheik, did you see this movie last night? Yo, did you watch this and this and that? So that's when we grew to become friends, man. And I gotta say this real quick. I know we're all sad right now, of course, because we're gonna miss my brother. But if you knew K-Slay, he wouldn't want you to be sad right now. He wants you to celebrate his legacy and his life, but he wants you to keep pushing on with yours. So do that. And Slay, until we meet again, man. The Drama King.
R.I.P. to the legend DJ K Slay. Rest in peace, Harlem native. We gon' miss you, man. I just remember K Slay, Dipset, Bottom One, Drama King K Slay, ringing through everybody's cars and up and down the blocks.
K Slay's reach, time in the game, and his commitment to the culture of hip hop and the streets is unprecedented, to say the least. From original graffiti writing days to DJing and mixtapes, radio, Straight Sun magazine. I mean, he was helping the street, always helping the streets.
We're talking about his fashion jackets. We have to have some in the Universal Hip Hop Museum.
Yeah, Rocky and the whole team at the Universal Hip Hop Museum. You know, obviously this is all happening so fast. People are just finding out the information, the passing of the great K Slay. But that's something they need something.
And the first thing K Slay ever blessed me with was the tallest Mexican. When he first saw me, he never thought Mexicans were that tall in life. Him growing up in Spanish Harlem, so I thought that was pretty funny. And I mean, since the first time I met him, he just, he put me on his wing and he put me on some game, and he's a great human being, man. He told me a lot. And in my darkest moments, and when I lost my loved ones, he told me to be strong. So I want to return the favor to everyone and just to be strong, man, because that's what Slay wanted.
Peace, Slay. I'm heartbroken you leaving me, my brother. I had the pleasure of being your manager, business partner, and friend for over 15 years, and I'm still in disbelief. Magnanimous, honorable, the highest integrity you gave to everybody, and so humble and pure of soul.
Man, I met my man K Slay 20 years ago. I was out in New York doing promo. I had the #1 single, Showdown, featuring me and Montel Jordan. I was getting cut every week. And one of the homies that was cutting me, by the name of Paul, he was like, hey man, I got a homie that's doing these mixtapes, man, man, you think you'd be down to, get down with it. You be in Miami, I'm like, man, let's go. We walked right from the barbershop right to now known as the infamous and legendary, my brother, K Slay. And there, I met Black Rob, I met Grandmaster Cass, and we got busy. And we've been brothers ever since.
Salute to my brother DJ K Slay. We're gonna miss you, King. It's not gonna be the same. I remember listening to K Slay on the radio and on mixtapes, and always feeling like he was the ear to the streets, and he knew and had his finger on the heartbeat and the pulse of the streets. And the big thing with K Slay was he always wanted to make sure the streets were represented properly. And he was not going to bow down or lay down to anybody who was going to get in the way of that art form. So we salute you, King. We salute you, brother. We miss you. The original OG, hip-hop, Desi Dez, a.k.a. K Slay, from around the way. Love you, brother. Peace to his family and his friends.
Yo, Slay, thank you for the years and years of brotherhood. Can't believe I'm saying this right now, man, but I don't know who I'm gonna call for advice moving forward in life. So for the past couple of days, I've just been playing back all of the jewels you gave me to make sure I remember. Thank you for believing in me when the rest of the world didn't. Nobody supported us. They closed doors in our face. We kept going. You know what I'm saying? You say, yo, Pat, man, nobody can control your destiny. Don't give nobody that power over you. And it was right, because we stayed consistent. And even when we gained our success, you inspired me to work harder, to maintain it and achieve more. And even when it slowed down, I'm still in my corner, my brother. I'm forever indebted to you. You're the big brother I never ever had. I love you, my brother, and I'm gonna make sure I'll do everything in my power to continue your legacy. Street Sweepers dedication forever.
And if you're based in the place, you will get get the straights because you are good. They got the play. Got shot, rock in the pocket. Shot, rock in the pocket. That girl front of train took it to the doctor on again. And right in the car, gave the man to the brand new star cat cut through the park.
Thank yous and acknowledgements. We put this together at a very short notice. We want to thank the Apollo Theater, Hot 97, all of the business partners and record labels, E1 Entertainment, Columbia Records, 300 Entertainment, Atlantic Records, Empire Records. We want to thank the staffs at Street Sweeper, Straight Stuntin' Magazine, and WTS Merch, Frank Antonio and all the Straight Stuntin' models, and the entire music industry and label community. Thank you. We're now going to exit the theater. We're going to ask everybody to put their hazard lights on. We're going to get to the horse and carriage procession for our president.
What's up, baby? How you doing?